We have made a triumphant return. Backstage Showcase now has a new episode. I'm your host, Andrew Bermudez, and today we will be looking at a particular document from the Mustache Maniacs Film Co. archive. The document in question is the production notes for the Kingfisher. You see, because this film was made in a 24-hour period, we wrote down as much stuff as we could as fast as possible to really get this laid out because we had such a short time frame to get this movie made. So as you can see here at the top of the first page, because we had the mod elements that had to be in the movie, those are the first things we wrote down. So you have black and blue bricks and the letter N. That had to be in every single shot of the film in order to verify it was made within that 24-hour period. We then took the contest theme, a fresh start, and then just started writing down essentially everything that could relate to a fresh start. So as you can see here, we wrote down new job, new house, new life, basically new anything. Basically, we were looking at different avenues that we could take a fresh start in, and one thing we noticed they all have in common is like a sort of like rebirth of your life. This thing here that says action, this was kind of a little thing that we wrote in to get some different scenes in there, some different thoughts on that. Because while my movies typically have lots of dialogue in them because I have a personal interest in characters and getting to know them, it'd be kind of boring if this was just a talking heads film. So we wanted to think about other things that we could put in this film, like little surprises and twists. Once we figured out that a fresh start really is about changing your life and then starting over in a new setting, we then took that concept and then started doing all these different ideas of things to do, essentially of like a character being distraught in their current life and then moving somewhere else to a new life and starting over. So you can see some of the different ideas we have here. Dracula falls in love. That would be the same Dracula from A Bite of My Jobs. Got Martian moves to Lego Town. Kind of, yeah. Bear moves to Log Cabin. This was a personal one of mine, but everyone else hated it, so we didn't do it. Love Soldier. We actually have this story in mind for the future. We're thinking about it. Well, I'll see what happens with that, but we didn't go with that either. The next two are the ones that actually became the Kingfisher. Sees crime, then goes to witness protection, and then mob boss story works for. We kind of merged these two together to get the finished movie that you see today. And then we have going to work, man moves to nature. I mean, memorable but cliche. We moved on from there. And then the last two, we took characters that we already have, Lego Man and Nana, and developed their backstories, how they became who they are today. But we decided to focus on someone new, something unique, something different. And now we move on to the film's very, very short script. It's a very unconventional script by our standards. Usually we just do it all in cell text because the standard is we do it in cell text because it gets the look of a script, it gets everything organized, and helps with timing. Here, because we were so pressed for time, we just wrote it down all on paper, and then I just took this and then made a storyboard from here. As you can see here, because this was all done on paper, you can see some places where some lines were changed, like this one right here for the mob boss, the one, "Tonight you swim with the fishes." I can tell by looking at this that it was originally supposed to be something different, like, already, boy, I can't read it. You can then look down and then you can see how things turned out. Obviously, the next scene, witness protection, was expanded a lot because I discovered I did not have enough animation for that scene. This part of the script is almost identical to what is seen in the finished film. Of course, the mob boss doesn't step out, and then, like before, it ends with Phil killing the mob boss, and then The door of the casino opens and it's discovered that Phil, now Folio, has taken over the mob boss's place. I really don't know what that stain is in the lower right-hand corner, and quite frankly, I do not want to know. But that concludes another episode of Backstage Showcase. Thank you for watching. I once again apologize that there was no episode before. There was that delay there, so I apologize for that. But we have one now. We will be returning to our once every other week schedule as planned from the start. And don't forget to check out our website, our press room, our YouTube channel, and our wiki, Facebook page, and so much more. Thank you for watching, and join us next time.